Shalom, shalom, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone rule well, and salutations to the brethren on the four corners of the earth, pushing the word and truth and in sincerity. This is Ira from Great Millstone, Wisconsin, and I want to say a few words concerning this TikTok video that was sent from one of the brothers in the camp. This is a TikTok video, and I guess it's the second part to this, United States Army soldier. This guy is talking about the next round of inoculations for United States troops, and this is just goes to show that when you don't have the Most High, when you don't have the Lord, you're faithless, and you'll sell out for anything and anyone, as the apostles always say, you can buy a nigga cheap, So without further ado. Throw that on did not disturb. Without further ado, let me get into this video. Let me play this for y'all, for you brothers. Slack you.
What's up, TikTok? So, this is a part 2, update on, my last video where I was talking about how I'm not going to take the vaccine or whatever. Man, let me tell you about these people, bro. Wildin', right? They talking about they going to make the vaccine mandatory because it possibly can or may be used as a biological weapon, as in like the same reference as to anthrax. Then they talking about if you elect not to take the vaccine, then you will be facing a field grade Article 15, according to, under UCMJ, which means they could take 2 pay grades from you. You're going to lose a lot of money. Then they talking about it doesn't stop there. They're not going to just kick you out. Like, then you may be facing a court martial, which is basically you run the possibility of ending up in Fort Leavenworth in federal prison for not taking a vaccine. Man, all I gotta say is like, bro, I got a family, I got a wife, I got kids, man. Look, I can't take that. I cannot take. That's a big L. If I really go ahead and try and refuse these people, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt, TikTok. It is what it is. Guess I'm gonna be a zombie in 2042 with everybody else, cause I am not taking that L, boy. Crazy, just crazy. Anyway, like and follow for more content, man.
And that was it. But you hear what the guy said, right? He said, he ran down all the ramifications that would come from, not taking the inoculation. And he said, you know what? All I got to say is I got a wife, I got kids. I'm going to have to take it because I got to provide for my family, Well, where's your, I thought the Army was built Army strong, I thought the Army was the most undefeated army on the planet. I thought the Army had pride, I thought you guys stood up for what's right. But the thing is that they don't know what's right. And being under the yoke of Esau, in Babylon the Great, the thing is that they signed their lives away. So the only thing that they have to actually depend on is the American system that is trapping them into a bigger pit. So in their minds, they have no choice, but that's because they don't have the Lord, and they really don't have any strength like they portray that they do. The only men and women on this planet are the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that have the strength endowed to them from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10. It says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. And this is self-explanatory, If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small, Let's look up this word faint. It comes from the Hebrew rapah, which says abate, cease, fail, faint, forsake, leave, let alone, slack, stay, be still, be slothful, weak, or weaken, So So it says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So if you weaken, if you fall, you know, in the day of your adversity, meaning your hard times, you have no strength. You're supposed to keep your integrity, man. You're supposed to stand up for what you believe in. That's how you show how strong you are, man. As Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36, it says, "For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise." And that's the thing. That word, with that word patience, it's synonymous with suffering. So if we have to suffer not having a vaccine and, oops, well, I already said it. I try so hard not to say it. But if we have to struggle, not taking the inoculation, then that's what it has to happen. If this is what we have to go through to get to the kingdom of heaven, for this world to be reset in righteousness and peace and holiness, then that's what we're going to have to do. If we're going to have to scavenger for food, then that's what we're going to have to do. If you're going to have to feed your family by any means necessary, then that's what we're going to have to do. Because the thing is that inoculation leads to an even bigger inoculation, which leads to judgment, man, and not salvation. That inoculation leads to the end all be all, man, which is the microchip. It says that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. And the will of the Most High is not for us to receive the inoculation, man. That reed or that needle. The will of the Most High is for us to prophesy, for us to believe in Him, fear Him, keep His commandments, so we can be delivered. It says that ye might receive the promise. And that promise is the kingdom of heaven, man. It says, "For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry." So it's only a little while, man, until Yahushua shows up, man. It's only a little while until the chariots show up to deliver us, man. It's not a long time. All we have to do is wait, And I know it seems hard, I know Apostle Gabari said a few years back, he said, man, one of the hardest things to deal with in this truth is waiting, man, because there are a lot of men that couldn't wait. There's only 144,000 men that can wait, that have the patience, man. The rest of them are belong to 2/3 of Israel, man. It says, "And will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back," like the guy in the soldier in the TikTok video, like Nate Satan, like Zabak, like what's his face, Blue. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. I know, the apostles, I said they weren't gonna call him Blue no more. But I can't remember his name. Salakia. Rakara GOCC, Hashar of AOC, those guys from One Body, the guys from HODC, they drew back, meaning it's like if you're going fishing, right, and you cast a net, or you cast, that fishing line out into the sea or into the lake to catch a fish, and that fish is biting on the hook, almost about to catch the hook. You're almost about to catch the fish on the hook. But then, you know what? You get impatient and you start drawing back the line or the net early. And you lose the fish, man. That fish that we're fishing for is the kingdom of heaven. But instead, you want the fish now. You want the kingdom now. So you don't hurry up and draw back. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't have time to wait. It's becoming unbearable for me. So I'm going to go get some food elsewhere, which is turning to Esau, man, and turning to his system and his establishment. These men drew back. It says, "My soul shall have no pleasure in them." So if you draw back, the Lord isn't going to have any pleasure in you, which means what? He's going to destroy you, man. Because everything that the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, doesn't take pleasure in will get destroyed, man. And that's majority of our people, plus 17 other nations. It says, "But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition," meaning destruction, man, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul, you know? So we don't draw back into perdition or destruction, but we draw to those that believe in the saving of the soul, man. Meaning we band together and we how do you say, we work together, man, to reap salvation, you know? This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, see? Because thou hast kept the word, you know? You went on the highways and byways. You did your studio shows, you know? You studied to make yourself, you were diligent to make your calling of election sure, you know? You didn't take any foreign objects and inoculations into your body, such as the CV-19 or the Revelation 13 and 15 inoculation, you know? It says, of my patience, you know, meaning you're going to have to suffer. I will keep thee from the hour of temptation. You know, what's the hour of temptation? We're coming to it very soon, man. You know, I just found out that there are 6 other companies besides Elon Musk's Neuralink that are manufacturing the brain machine interface microchip, man. You know, there are 6 other companies that are developing this thing, you know, and it's a race to see who can create the human application for it first, you know. So I'm going to read it again. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So he's going to keep us from the RFID chip, man, you know, going to keep us away from this CV-19 inoculation, you know. It says, which shall come upon all the world. So this thing is going to become a big part of modern society, you know. It says to try them that dwell upon the earth. And to try them upon what? To try them upon their faith, who they believe in, you know. Do you believe in the system, or do you believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Do you trust in the system, or do you trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that you're going to be fed, you know? This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? See, did anyone ever trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and was confounded? You know, the answer is no, man. It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And the answer is no one, you know. All you have to do is pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and do what he told you to do, and you will never be forsaken, man, you know. He lifted up King David in the midst of battle, you know. He translated Enoch, you know. He gave Elisha a double portion of the Spirit, you know. He answered Elijah's prayers, and he dried up the firmament, and it didn't rain, you know. And he answered Elijah's prayers again, and it rained. That's power, man. The Lord has power. We have power on our side, you know. And guys like this, like that TikTok soldier, don't have any power because their belief in power rests with something temporal, man, which is bound to be destroyed. It says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. You know, so if that man, which I'm pretty sure other, United States military soldiers are thinking the same thing that he's thinking. But if these men were to trust in the Lord, they would be saved in this time of affliction. The Lord would figure out a way for their families to eat, you know, for their families to live without selling themselves out, man. Verse 12 says, woe to the fearful hearts that faint. It's like, woe to the fearful hearts, meaning misery, you know, the fearful hearts meaning the scared. And that guy was scared, man. And faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. You know, so faint hands meaning those that are weak. And the sinner that goeth 2 ways meaning he's double-minded. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. And guys like that, the majority of the world are going to think like this guy, man, you know, and that they're faint-hearted. They're not going to be defended, man. There's going to be judgment that's going to rain upon them. And it's going to be very soon, man, whether it's going to come in the form of sickness or a disease, you know, from taking that inoculation, or whether it's going to be judgment from after that, or before they take the inoculation, because they already made up their minds. They get caught by the pestilence. They get caught by the riots. In the martial law, they get caught by the government themselves. Either way, they're going to be taken out, man. It says, woe unto him that is Asaki. It says, woe unto you that have lost patience. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? Not a damn thing, man, but die. Not a damn thing, but die. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him shall keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well, pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. They that love him shall be filled with the law. And taking that inoculation is against the law, man. The RFID microchip is against the law. But if you love the Lord, then you'll be filled with the law, and you would discern like, nah, we can't do that. No, that's against the law. No, that's detrimental to my salvation. I can't accept that. Verse 16 says, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well, pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. See, if he feared the Lord, then he would be knee deep in the scriptures, man, and he would have the knowledge to prepare his mind, and he would humble himself before the Most High instead of trusting in this devil, man. It says, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. See, that's what that guy was supposed to be saying, That's what that Israelite man was supposed to be saying. I'll rather fall into the hands of the Lord and put my trust upon the Lord than put my trust upon the son of the wicked, man. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. So is great and powerful and omnipotent and omniscient as Yahweh is, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is, so is the mercy, man. Meaning forgiveness. Meaning, man, matter of fact, I'm gonna go into this word mercy. I think, see if I can hit it in the blue letter here. Let's just pick the first scripture here. Salakia. Here we go. The word mercy here is hasad. It says reproof, favor, beauty, kindness, mercy.